Ah. Hey, hi, howdy, hello. Back to the Chaos Zero Nightmare. Or a little short Monday stream.
館長、承認を待っている政策があります。ご検討お願いします。
This, I guess. Doesn't matter, I'm already maxed out on this thing.
すべての案件を確認しました。可愛い猫たちを見に来ましたか?
Pick this up. She chaos on my Zero Time Nightmare. Hey, Courting Nat. Hey, Green Ghost. Hey, I saw you. There's been like no Epic 7 anything in a minute, so I haven't played that. I mean, I've been playing it in my off time, but the most I can say I experienced is that the Christmas thing was exactly the same as it was last year. But I was able to appreciate it more because I've actually played Chapter 3 now. Yes, gotta do my promotion mission. It was Orbis Gladiorum, which you forgot was happening so you missed it. I don't know what it is, so I double missed it. I think some blues in here might help with this. Spent the off time getting them a bit stronger, so this might work. Rereading Chainsaw Man. Got to the chapter where life just starts going downhill for Denji. Can't let yourself read it. Starts. I'm sorry, my understanding was that was just always. Though I won't use the healing, the wave right away, still quite useful. Kinda want to save this for the retain effect, so... Counter attack! No, that for you. I don't really need that this turn. Just shoot the guy instead. Yeah, this is working a lot better than before. I know I could hang on to those, but again, I want their retain effects. Downhill squared? It's just like, his entire life was downhill. It's just, he found a steeper hill. Been grinding Morimens and Limbus Company during your downtime. I keep wanting to play Morimens because you talk about it like it's the best thing ever. And it sounds up my alley. No turn for you, motherfucker. It's actually... Yeah. And shoot him with a gun! Owie. This is going way better than last time. Like, I've got tons of upgrades on them. They're doing way more damage. Should absolutely have this up. Should have done that sooner. Breath of Steel. Yep. Actually took a bit of a break from Epic 7 over the past month or so. But a ton since there was so much happening, so you gotta get bit burnt out. Oh, I see. This has retain on it, so I don't need to use that right now if I don't want to. Consecutive Justice. Ow. Counterattacks. That's big damage, actually. An opening! Shoot that guy. And the most I did in E7, just generally speaking, has been, Shelter Hold and then Resolute Blitz, I think, is a little better. Because it scales off my armor at the moment. And the most time I spent on it, I mean, I had to spend time waiting for... Because they had that event where you have to spend cores. So just waiting on all those battles to go through was a while. Tactical analysis. Shelter defense. Resolute blitz. Mormon's has been amazing. Only complaints have been Chapter 3. Few small issues with Chapter 8 and 9. Those are excusable once they thought the game was going... End of service. They tried to end the story in a satisfying way. Ah. You know what? Break the guy now. Almost had his ass. No action counts for you. Shoot him with a gun. Owie. This is a very defensive team. Almost too defensive, I'd argue. I definitely don't need that right now. Use this while I have it. Owie. And exploit opening. And we're in good shape for the second part of this fight, which... God, I hope I can do. Judge Dominion. Grows stronger each time it takes damage. Leads a powerful attack after taking damage a certain number of times. Terrifying. Does have genuinely so much fucking defense, I don't know how I'm gonna get through it. Can I inspect it, or see what these buffs mean, or no? No, they just exist and I have to deal with that? At least I can break through that slowly over time. Tenacity. Game got you to start looking in the works of Lovecraft. Made you realize the game is a lot more heavily inspired than you thought? Really interesting. No action count for you. Like, is this one of those fights where I'm supposed to have some kind of special thing that lets me break armor? If so, I don't think I have that thing. I'm barely able to break through this, because he has twice as much armor as he has health. All these counterattacks are nice, at least. Oath of Death. Da-da-da. Get rid of those. Gain wave. I don't want to be giving him shields. Bonk bonk. Tactical analysis. Blessing of Waves. Exploit that opening. I... Still not into the fact that, like, damage to shields doesn't count as damage for the sake of that. This is gonna hurt. Both of us, actually. Ah, damn it. How much did that give him? Not that much. Find that opening. Crack him open like an egg. Possibly should have done that first. I'll wait till I take the damage to use... Actually, no. This gives me Source of Water now. More familiar with them than you were when you played. Imagine I'll put some puzzles together faster than you did. It's possible. I'm not gonna act like I'm a full expert, although I'm enough of a nerd that I name all my characters after a word in the Relayan language, so... Maybe. He actually is kind of weak to counterattacks. Mirabelle works well against him. Glad I thought to bring her along. See, now I can gain shield off hitting him, too. Kinda don't want to use these right now. Ooh, that's a lot of quagmires. Should have done this first, actually. But whatever. He gets a little bit of armor doing that. Don't want him getting all them shields, though. Gun! Gun! Slowly picking this bastard apart. Emphasis on slowly. I guess that is the solution, you just need a very defensive team to get through him. He's running those quagmires way more. I just have to get rid of them because I don't want him building up more. I have tons of counterattacks built in. So he's not going to be able to keep it up forever. Especially because I keep finding openings. Boom! I think this didn't break him. Or yes, it did, but it doesn't matter that it broke him, I guess. Owie. Counterattacks win. Hey, hey! Faster than light. What does that mean? I would have made Mirabelle the MVP. Him in honor of Haven. Noted. Play attack cards 30 times during a single battle. That was more just because that battle lasted forever. That was a total slugfest. Standing there wailing on each other. Memory fragment dismantling. Oh, I can finally do that. Was wondering when that I'd get the ability to get more of that stuff. Almost everyone's at 40, just Lucas isn't quite there. I do it for free stuff. And because I'm still at a moment where any character could be useful. I guess Lucas is probably at the bottom of that, because I don't need an alternate red. I got plenty of these built up for when a character I'm interested in comes up on the combatant rate up. Got almost none of these, though. Though I have all 3 of these characters, is funny. Missing Luke. Calipe, I think. Magna. Malin. Hugo. Yuki. Haru. And Charon. Of this list, Charon's at the top of my want list for lore reasons. Yeah. Dark clouds loom. After rescuing Owen, the captain and their team are visited by a long-awaited guest aboard the SS Nightmare. What do you mean? We just didn't fuck it up, that's why only one person. Owen's the only one who fucked up. Just know that it's Owen's own fault. Renault explains what had happened in the chaos. Think we all were, at least a bit. Ow. Maybe care about the person with a gunshot wound before you start babbling on. Hey, Challenger. Alea, you alright? You sleepy? That's odd. Mm-hmm.
待って、古書を手に入れるってのが私の依頼内容だったのに、なんでそんなしてやったよみたいな言い方なの?
Good question. We should probably head back to Haven now.
艦長、中央監察部所属、ルイス監察官からの通信要請が届いた。
Oh, great, it's the self-insert.
ルイス監察官から?
Heading to the operations room now. Am I shaking out? Don't worry about that.
First, お久しぶりですね。
Alright, I'm back. What's this about, Inspector Lewis?
ヘイブンで不穏な動きが確認されたので、ファーストにお伝えすべきかと思いまして。
I feel like that's always.
監禁されたジュダス教。ああ、今は十字教ではないんでしたっけ？ともかく、ジュダスを釈放しようとする動きがあります。
Yeah, anyone with eyes could have known that was going to happen.
作戦中のため、ヘイブンにいなかったことが不幸中の幸いといったところでしょうか。
We should get back.
市民たちを先導して西高町で騒動を引き起こす。それを防ぐため、騎士団長が席を外した隙を狙ってジューダスを脱獄させる。
And you found all this out by sitting around at home?
そしてカオスに向かう。ここ。
さすがは中央庁の監察部。
How the fuck do you know this?
ドン引きとは少し傷つきますね。
We'll leave now. Can we still stop them?
今からですと、彼らがちょうどカオスに向かった直後に着くでしょうね。
Oh, then why the fuck did you bother telling me?
めっそうもありません。お互いに助け合うべきではありませんか。
I think they might have phrased that wrong, because you'll have just missed them departing for the chaos. Sounds like we'll have missed everything if we go right this second. So there's no point. Do they mean we'll get there right before they go?
では、ご武運を祈ります。ファースト。
通信が終了しました。ヘイブンに快速運行で移動しますか？
Yeah, connect me to Lucy.
了解。ヘイブンへ快速航路を設定しました。通信をつないでいます。
The call did not go through.
師団長、成功長どちらもつながりません。
Yeah, that figures.
ヘイブンに行って状況を把握するしかないわね。
That's how it goes.
箱舟ヘイブンがドッキング要請を受信しません。
That's not good.
あの時に副官が手を打っておいたの。
Yeah, he was clearly a Judas supporter. Com's still not connected.
繰り返し通信を試みています。ちょっとどういう状況なの？あの艦船、ジューダスが使っているやつじゃない？
Oh dear. Same one that attacked us before, so probably.
出航の準備を終えたみたい。手遅れだったかしら。ここまではっきりと予測するなんて。通信がつながりました。騎士団長です。あ、艦長、そっちは大丈夫？
I'll be fine. How about you?
市民たちがジューダスを釈放しろと成功長を取り囲んだの。やっとのことで市民たちを説得して送り返したけど、ジューダスはすでに騎士団の牢獄から脱出した。
How'd they get an entire, huge crowd of civilians? The vast majority of civilians we talked to didn't fully think he was real. Anyone get hurt?
幸い流血の事態にはならなかったわ。騎士団に残る団員に万が一衝突が起こったら避けるように言っておいたの。陽動作戦の匂いがしたからね。
Yeah, I think Judas is out.
珍しいじゃん。団長が頭を使うだなんて。
Now's not the time for that, Orlea.
あなたは今この状況で よくそん
One
な
mind.
口を叩いてられるわね。とにかく成功長は安全よ。でもジューダスが脱獄してすぐにカオスへ向かったみたい。
Not surprising.
また浄化の儀式を行うつもりでしょうね。
I mean, does he have another sacrifice lined up?
そうでなくても今さっき出発しているところを見かけたわ。
Killing one person to get rid of an Eldritch location, again, if the way they've framed it, that seems to be the most reliable way to do it, it's hard to fault him. And what we've seen of his selection process for sacrifices, again, hard to fault him. Do we know where he's going?
到来した混沌よ。
He's clearly dangerous and insane, but this specific thing, this is not Eldritch knowledge. It's not that horrific, killing trapping an Eldritch core for a location inside of a person and then killing them to destroy the core. That's like basic devil fighting shit. That's not Lovecraftian. If it were Lovecraftian, then once you killed them, it would just come back even stronger. Lots of side stories open up. Abilities of the Investigations Bureau. Oh, cool. Now the Commander too, how far has it spread? They disappeared into this alley. You two go left, and the rest head right. Those clueless fools. Lives for the sacred sea and the divine. Plan must not fail. We must rescue Sir Judas. Who's there? Damn it, have I been discovered? You're talking out loud. Shush, quiet down. Huh? Heard a sound from here a moment ago. Where did they go? Search this area thoroughly. Who are you? For someone meeting a savior, you're quite rough. Do you not care about being discovered by yelling? Savior? Who sent you? Well, that's not important. What matters is that your fate rests with me. Commander Lucy, you're a just person, but shows no Who translated this? She is a just person, but she shows no mercy to those who she believes to be heretics. What do you want? Shall we make a deal? In exchange for not handing you over to them, you'll tell me everything you know. What? Who do you think you are? They slipped away, Commander Lucy. They were definitely here. We can't let them escape. Search everywhere. Today, the atmosphere in Haven feels off. It's as if something is about to happen. The atmosphere, you say? What kind of event are you referring to? I don't know for sure. There's a sense that you can feel, right? It's definitely something ominous. Wow, the writing and the translations just took a fucking nosedive for this sub-story. Only you can sense that, Commander Lucy. Of course, you've always been accurate. There's no need to hesitate. Move quickly. Yes, understood. Alright. I'm gonna explain what the quality of this level of writing is. And I hope you'll understand what the hell I'm saying when I do. It is the level of, this is a fanfic with a really good idea that's executed not quite well enough, but I'm correcting it as I go in my head because I'm enjoying the idea enough. Was I reading a fanfiction of exactly that quality earlier today? No, I was reading 2. He's like some kind of beast. That type of person makes me a bit uncomfortable. You get that? I thought you would, Challenger. Like, sometimes you pick your battles, and one of your battles is just, this is good enough for me to read, I'll just be mentally correcting it as I go. It's stifling. Help me. Gonna work on figuring out how to set up commissions this week? Cool, cool. Oh dear, you're exaggerating. Dialed it back enough so you won't die. Would have been nice if you'd said that before threatening me. So, do you feel like talking now? We're here to free Sir Judas. Gathering in front of the Sacred Sea Square, drawing Commander Lucy away. At the same time? Okay, wrong person talking. Wow, did they, like, miss quality control on this specific sub-story? We'll take the opportunity to extract Crux Cardinalis Judas while the commander's away. So that's the plan. Who are you? Well, should I say... I'm someone who wants to help? I only want to jump on that avenue for yourself. Just need to actually wrap your brain around logistics of letting people send you money and sending them the pictures. I can definitely see that. I'm in a... Genuinely, for this stream, I'm in a similar state. I have the requirements to, like, allow people to start subbing to me and start running ads. But I don't want to yet, because I don't feel like the quality I'm producing is good enough. Like, I want to make sure I have an actual real functioning model before I start trying to charge people money for this. Like, this model is like halfway between a PNG and an actual one. It's 2D and it's very limited movement. That is not the model, that is not the issue of the person who made it, that is the issue of the person who rigged it. That person was me. I should explain to you the quality here. But it's actually a little hard to find someone willing to do this. If you look at any of my lower half for a model. It's the wheelchair a lot of people draw a line at, because, like, I can do, like, a fishtail, but they're like, the wheelchair is tricky, and I can see why. I know it is. Like, even this one was, like, halfway, just traced halfway. They just used a mod. They didn't try to do anything fancy with it because they were very uncomfortable with the chair part. But it was a friend who... That's another thing. Worry too about doing commissions. Been hearing a lot of people say they would take commissions from you. Apparently your art is appealing enough in some regard. Well, that's the difference between us. Thing is, currently, if you offer commissions, what you're already doing isn't going to be any less good. But if I make that switch, then the people who watch me currently are going to have a slightly worse product for the sole reason that they're going to get ad interruptions. And they don't get that right this second. So I want to have something improved to make up for that. Is your destination indeed chaos? How'd you know that? You're more honest than I expected. Now, your role is over. Let me put you to rest. Alright, now it's time to deliver this news to the Protoss. Hope they'll be pleased with my gift. Different things. Our situations aren't exactly the same because I do streaming. Yeah. But it's similar enough in the, I don't feel like... It's hard to accept you're good enough to be paid for what you're doing. I at least empathize with you on that. Captain, I've been looking everywhere for you. What's going on? Why the rush? Boy, where do I even start? So... Actually, it'd be faster to just show you. Come with me, heading into the containment area. No matter how many times you ride this elevator down through the pitch-black tunnel, it always feels like being swallowed whole. Once the doors open, Elaine approaches Zero, begins speaking in a cautious tone. A few days ago, Zero System experienced its first bug, you might call it. Every machine glitches out sometimes. Captain, you haven't forgotten that Zero isn't just any machine, right? First I thought it was just an error. Headhunt is back on Thursday as well? Headhunt. I might need you to remind me what that is. Was that... Oh, is that the... No, I remember, don't tell me. That's the... Essentially, you pull boatloads of the... Moonlight characters, and you can pick one to keep, essentially. I might just have to take Dark Corvus so I can finally get rid of all those Corvuses in my inventory. Knowing me, I'll find something else to like. Missing data, distorted parameters, no calculations. Those are all common enough, after all. This time, the phenomena were so tangled that it almost looked simple. Warped physics, the enemies with bizarre strength. Thought it was just chaotic data manifesting in strange ways. Revamped it once they no longer do the web events now. Since they no longer do the web events now. Ah! Captain, there was a repeating pattern. It looked meaningless. It was happening at regular intervals. Almost like it had intent, just with a shifting form. Huh? That's when I realized it isn't a bug. It's a signal from the chaos. The chaos's inherent uncertainty, what we call disorder, was revealing itself. The concept of chaos we believed in was all just a contradiction, a kind of standardized disorder. Thought we were close to the truth of the universe. Now the premise itself has to be rewritten. Isn't that a bit of a leap? Most of Chaos's traits support my theory, Captain. Hey, eyebrows. Just talking about... It's simulated universe from HSR, but it's in Eldritch horror, but... That's... I definitely gel with people's... Especially these last few chapters. This has not felt like an Eldritch horror story. This has felt like... an adventure story with a few aspects of, like, personal stress. Like, it took the easiest to write parts of Lovecraftian horror and just kind of sprinkled them in, instead of the overall narrative really going to it. That was what made the first chapter and a half feel nice, was like, oh, we are being this reckless heroics, but we're doing it in an Eldritch horror location, So we're actually paying very dearly. Like, 3 different characters got really fucked up during that. One of them was lost there. One of them suffered a mental breakdown. One of them almost died. But now we've kind of recovered from it, and it's like... We do see the signs of them still suffering from what happened, but overall... I would say the story isn't going heavy enough into its own themes. And it's really leaning into, like, a one life is too much mentality. Which is... Oh. One life is too much character in an Eldritch horror story? They are not long. That is the person who's gonna break first. There's no existing theory that can explain them rationally. That's because they're proof of the disorder embedded in chaos. The rewards for Headhunt are better now. There's also no more RNG for selecting anymore. After a certain point, you can just choose. Oh. I don't really have to think about it then. It's irregular blooming cycles, the way the chaos energy breaks sentient minds. It all points to the same thing. How did I miss something so simple? Disorder isn't just a phenomena inside the chaos, it's a law tied to the chaos's very formation. Might have to start over completely. Keep studying the bugs Zero spits out. The Chaos Zero project might finally... Elaine, calm the fuck down. Huh? Elaine's hurried breathing slows. Flush in her cheek fades. She regains a bit of her usual composure. Oops, that's embarrassing. Looks like I got a little carried away. Anyway, what I wanted to say is this. Facing a new kind of order. One we don't have a name for. Still just a hypothesis, so I wasn't sure if I should tell you. I decided to trust my instincts. This is where the truth I've been searching for lies. So you have to dig deeper, Captain. Started compiling and analyzing the bug reports from Zero. After several sleepless nights, I finally have a lead. Don't fully understand it yet. I figured out how to temporarily stabilize that space artificially. If the same phenomena happens again, be able to explore it using the Zero system. Right, so you want me to go inside the bug? Not a bug, remember? Think of it as an infinite array of chaos types derived from a bug. Might even be a form of chaos that exists somewhere in the universe. Of course, its danger is completely unpredictable. For example, we convert this random output into a codex, it looks like this. Blue monitors flicker in the cold isolation room. Lane's eyes gleam with resolve in the glow. Captain, are you afraid? Of course, I know the expedition will be a dangerous one. Absolutely, yes. No one's ever set foot inside it before. But if my theory is right, this could be humanity's, rather the universe's, first true discovery. At that historic moment, I want you there with me, Captain. You'll help me, won't you? Elaine's voice is firm, but her fingertips tremble slightly, like someone asking for help, rather than just cooperation. The nightmare is ongoing. I mean, it was kinda cool. Episode 2, United Purpose. Welcome, Lucy. How's Her Holiness? That's probably good. Set course, please. What does he want? Patch me through. Yep. Hi, Beryl. Thank you for helping with the promotion mission. How did you even... Oh yeah, Mirabelle was there too. I really did have the wolf platoon helping me, huh? Don't you at me, is what she actually said. Just because you say it with a smile. But she said eh like a falsetto of her voice. Don't you eh at me.
たとえ小さなことでも何か助けになれるのではないかと思ってな。この前の借りを返す時がようやく訪れたぞ。
It's been like 40 minutes.
準備は良いか？
Yeah, hi Lucas. You didn't help. I don't know if Daisy was equipped during all that.
全く聞いてないわね。
Did our opinions ever matter? I usually only have one dialogue option. Alright, get to the SS Nightmare as soon as possible.
艦長が来た方が早いのではないか？ナイトメア号に近づけば聖戦十字会の艦船との衝突は避けられぬだろう。
That's actually not a bad idea.
ベリル、鋭いわね。今のはちょっとかっこよかったわ。
Surprisingly smart for you.
そうか？
Cool. We'll rendezvous with you on the SS Green Dragon.
私たちは悪夢の戦士。
That's interesting. Hearing that... Akuma? Wait, is it not the SS Nightmare, but the SS Demon? Weird translation choices for this game. Like... Akuma no Seishin... That'd be... Yeah, that'd be Demon, essentially. Akuma. Then... Like, Protoss is first. Though I kind of get them switching that. Because in Japanese, saying it in English makes it sound foreign. Saying Protoss makes it still sound foreign in English. So it's like, sure. And Protoss means like proto, like the before. The prototype. It still kind of gets the idea across that it's the original, not fully made one. Which I assume is the field they're going for by calling them the first. What are you idiots doing?
今はそういう雰囲気ではないと思いますよ。恥ずかしい。やっぱり子供ね。
Small children, please cease. This is the Iron Rain Wolf Platoon. This is Lucy, commander of the Silver Knights. Oh, he's one of those. He says lady in English. This is who now?
ルーカス、この人があの人だってどういうことだ？無敵の騎士団長。
I mean, she's way stronger than I assumed she was gonna be. She just beat the absolute fuck out of Judas in a 1v1. I was assuming he was the strongest they had. Ah yes, a well-known feminine urge to sway in place constantly so as to ensure your boobs are constantly in motion. Yeah. It's the PNG urge, actually. You'll notice men still do it as well. Hey, Quilla. This is supposed to be an Eldritch horror story, but they really didn't do that part of it. That's the part you wanna do. The men do it to have to move something else. They have their pants on. And that shit. Yeah, I played for an hour. Now this one you can argue is the feminine urge on purpose. This one too, actually. Please put on a shirt. I say that to a lot of you. Actually, you should zip up your pants, for God's sake, woman. That's just unsightly. Look, I'm all for wear whatever you want, but put on your goddamn button. Those things, that barely qualifies as wearing them at that point. Renoa is safety. She looks cool and is wearing plenty. Got a plan, Lucy? The pants that are most blatant bait. Yeah, no. With the... I mean, to be fair, that looks like a harness that's just been converted into a bra. Just wider straps for the boobs. But that's just... I know Revy didn't... I think those are straight up Revy's pants. She wore them like that in Black Lagoon. And I like Revy. Don't get me wrong. She's insane enough to, tick some boxes for me. But yeah, by God. It's all for fan service. In fun you're all for fan service and fun doses. Unzip Pants just seems tryhard in this setting. She's, like, extreme. Like, it's a bit much. Like, I don't know, if she gets a costume that makes her put on a shirt, I genuinely might use it. Looks like she got out some straps and sewed some black garbage bags in to hold her massive sinks. It really does. Got it, Lucy, I'll take a look. Access the mission logs. Don't zoom in! It's genuinely making me uncomfortable at this point. Sorry, gotta plug that thing into my spine. Unzip Pants is optimal in this setting. If you need more mobility, you can shed weight easily. Yeah, it's not like the strongest characters we've seen are wearing more clothes than everyone else. You barely endure the sharp splitting pain shooting through your head. Something like Triple Z, at least most characters are like that. At least have some sort of theme to their designs beyond horny bait. Yeah, here it's like, just like a few characters. And there are fully clothed characters who are more attractive. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm thinking back to Genshin. Probably my favorite designed character is Arlecchino. And she is fully clothed, she is terrifying, and God do I love her. But then, like, the way more sexual characters are, I don't know, less attractive to me, because it's trying too hard. Maybe it's the opposite of Kill la Kill? I never watched Kill la Kill. I understand it in theory. Someone remind me to sit down before I do that next time. Sudden sharp headache strikes. Arabelle, update the mission log, please. I don't play gacha at all. You find Triple Z more interesting due to the designs and world. I like Honkai Star Rail a lot. I've not played Triple Z at all. I think you could, if you enjoy anime tropes being, like, waffling between playing them straight and making fun of them, I think you could get a lot of fun out of HSR. Because, like, the fun never gonna give up trope, but then also making fun of a lot of the other tropes at the same time. And fun references, I don't know, you kind of feel like you're playing anime Deadpool sometimes with the references your main character will make. But everyone, just like Deadpool, all the characters in the story act like you're insane. See, this is a more reasonable level of, like, thirst, of, like, fan service baiting. It's like, she could wear a full shirt, but whatever. I'll say hard for you to choose a favorite design character that it doesn't go hard with fan service. There are too many good ones. Triple C does the annoying thing of male anthros are fully animal-like, whilst female ones only have 1 or 2 animal traits. Ah, yeah. That can get annoying for sure. It's something Final Fantasy XIV got a lot of shit for trying to do over and over again. Don't tell Ruka he hates Deadpool. He skips the cutscenes in Honkai Star Rail anyway. So he won't give a shit. You got the Yaimiko side boob. Her design works a bit, the alluring nun angle. it's less alluring and more like lazy. Like she didn't bother getting a bigger shirt. You almost get the impression. Heresy. Blasphemy. Sodomy. Set it to the singularity closest to the core.
了解。得意点座標を設定します。得意点座標 HE0082 に設定。
Kind of undersigned shirt would end up like that. One that was supposed to be backless for someone... Well, it's just supposed to be a backless shirt, but it winds up just hugging the front so much. She got too small shirt, so she just cut it open. It never had a back, but now it doesn't have sides either, because there's too much up front. Short while later, the SS Green Dragon arrives above the foretold ruin.
グリーンドラゴン号降下します。レノア、機関の言った通り、簡易医療施設も確保しておいたから。
Boob gushed the Boob pushed the window out, basically.
あなたたち、ライフコアはジャネットにまた大きな借りができてしまった。本当に大きな借りが。得意点確保。要員たちの機関座標を設定してください。特にナイトメア号の皆さん、グリーンドラゴン号に設定するのを忘れないでくださいね。ライフコアを確認。ファーストに転送権限を譲渡しました。行くぞ。
Thank you, Maribel.
ジューダスを止めなくちゃ。
Confirmed. Commence operation. The nightmare's ongoing. Here there's one female Theron that's kind of full furry in Triple Z. Pulchra. And again, her face is clearly designed to be more human-like. Like I said, I've not played Zenless Zone Zero at all. I like a lot of the designs I've seen, I've just not gotten into it. Because, again, I feel like I don't have the time for it. I'm playing too many gachas as it is. Even just doing the dailies I have takes up a good chunk of my time. Let's look at some of these designs. Fan service, but to an acceptable level. Fan service, but not like to an extremely distracting degree. Like almost fetishistic, I'd say. Like there's the thigh gap, but there's a lot of leather and belts. Like there's so much going on, you almost don't think of this as sexy. Just the cute girl with an oversized weapon trope. Best girl trope, obviously. Saying is, there are no female furry characters in Triple Z that are level, say, Luna from Hell of a Boss, for example. I definitely get what you're going for. Schoolgirl uniform, high school girl uniform, but that's as close to anything as it's doing. Office worker. Women with shoulder capes are kind of peak. 100%. Shoulder capes in general are pretty peak. Please put on a shirt, but otherwise pretty tolerable, honestly. Cute girl with a big-ass weapon trope again. A guy. Straddles the line. She's got like this metal armor that's like appearing on her. I don't know. I feel like she could have pants. Please zip up your pants and button them. The living incarnation of sex, obviously. Straight up a guy, but he's got those slutty shoulder things just so women have something to look at, you know, the torn up pants. He definitely attracts the female gaze. Big fan of coat capes? Oh, absolutely. Kafka is probably my favorite HSR design. You mean straddles the line. Which one was I talking about when I said straddles the line? This one? It straddles the line between the woman has no clothing on? Maybe? I don't know, it feels less blatant than... I meant of the point where it's like, inexcusable like this one. Like, I don't know, her stomach is still covered. That somehow feels less sexualized than this. She's wearing the front of a leotard. I suppose so. When did I get this?
だって
Top 5 in no particular order, probably. Manager of La Mancha Land Don Quixote from Limbus Company. Katagu Ra from Moramens. Heisho Pak Mao Branch Adept Faust from Limbus Company. Shepherd of the Dark Deity, Epic 7. Heisho Pakway Branch Don Quixote. Beloved Don Quixote. I only play one of those games, so let me look up what the Shepherd of the Dark Deity is like. Oh yeah, she's the new one, isn't she? She's not out yet. She's got a cool wolf with her. No. One who needs to button her pants gives you gut spilling out over her waistband vibes. There's a fetish for some. Me find it not good. Yeah, she's supposed to be kind of a snacky character. This is what a quote-unquote plus-size woman is supposed to be. Like, you can also see the little, stocking squish here. Just hate the female furries look like humans with animal appendages and male ones look fully anthropomorphic trope. No, I agree. If you want to have both of those, just make 2 different species, honestly. Recommend a level 45. Jesus, I have nothing at that level. I guess there's no more promotion missions. So there's that, at least. Once again, half-elves could solve this. That is one way of describing them, sure. Recommended level really shoots up when you unlock this part. They want you to be full once you unlock it. Let me get level up materials, honestly. You guys should be able to do this. Ugh. From the design phase, the concept for the guy was just a guy. Probably. You remember making a redesign of Jane Doe, the rat Theron from Triple Z, fully anthropomorphic rat girl. Rat girls are a very underutilized trope. Especially, they should let them be gross, like rats can be. We need a snacker girl. Girl with a detective shoulder cape. Give us 2 guys to balance it out. Oh, I see. Mormons has a raw girl, funnily enough. Rat girl. Oh, okay. I was like, the winged dragon thereof? I'm not gonna lie, I'd be in to see that, but rat girl, also great. Determination. This team's all about setting up upgrades in the early time, so that I can then ignore having to do that at all for the rest of the fight. Then we do this. Murder them both. Sir Kowalski. Shelter defense. Might actually get hurt here. Bonk. Followed by bonk. Shelter. Because it doesn't matter if I don't play any attack cards with this setup. The attacks are gonna happen anyway. Mormons also has a full-on gambler wolf man. Someone reasonably lucky, he only lost to 1 person. I'm actually very interested in luck-based characters because... how do I put this? The game I'm considering replacing Overlord might involve some luck-based characters. I'm not fully sure I want to do that yet, solely because I'm not sure how much interest there'd be in that game. It's a very long one, too. Yeah. It's a game that... The sequel especially takes a very hard look at the idea of having luck as a superpower. Surely he means Fallout New Vegas. Nah, that would be in the Skyrim slot, Quilla. And that doesn't look narratively... Like, that's a different kind. Danganronpa? Wow, you got it in one. I did not expect you to get it that fast. Surely. No, you... Holy shit. Wow, I did not think you'd be familiar. Damn, really? Yeah. It's actually a series I'm just so cooked. Yeah, that actually... Okay. Who does it say more about? You for guessing it? Or me because you're right? Hey, you leveled up. You're definitely my biggest damage. Said luck superpower in the second one, you're like, Danganronpa. I like Riker, because of how the world works, it's not clear whether he's just ridiculously lucky, good luck is an ability, or if he's getting it from a god. Danganronpa, it's like... Having luck as a superpower just means all of your luck is weird. At least, one specific character, he'll just have absolutely horrible things happen to him that lead into really good things that themselves lead to more horrible things. And it's so predictable, he can literally set off having good luck by stabbing himself to give himself bad luck. Like, he banks his luck. Then there's the other character with luck, who... You can't predict it at all. It doesn't make sense how his ability works. To the point that a person who can damn near see the future genuinely can't tell what's gonna happen next with him. But the other character... This character meets both of them. One of them, they can completely predict everything because they understand how the luck works. The other one, they can't. And these two characters are considered to have the same power. It's so weird. And I kind of like it because it's one of very few blatantly supernatural effects in the series that can't be explained away as something else. Get more level up materials. Different lucky guys experience luck in a different way. I suppose there's one more character who's supposed to be like the perfected ability of everyone's ability, who only has the good parts of luck and nothing else. Whole function of the lucky student thing is that they're trying to study it, yeah. Yeah, do not mistake, I've consumed almost all Danganronpa material. I think the only thing I'm missing is something that really hard to find translated. That did assuage some of my fears. That tells me at least someone would be interested in watching, probably. Are they doing the remaster or something soon? Yeah, they're doing Danganronpa 2x2, which is... It's apparently a remake of 2, but they're having different motives and murderers. And I have a theory about what it might actually be. Two theories about it. One of them is 2x2 equals 4, and they fucked around with the title before with V3. So it might actually secretly be a sequel. The other is that it's set in the If universe, if you're familiar with that at all. I like the If universe, and I'd love to see them expand on it. Because the If universe was actually written by one of the... You a V3 truther or a V4 hater? I don't hate it by any means. I wouldn't say it accomplished what it wanted to on my end when I first heard it. Like, when I first got to that part. Like, I didn't like it when I first found out about it. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna say it here and spoil it. But I came to like it later. And that's actually how most people... You've read about If? If was actually written by the same person who made, Bakano and Durarara, if you know those series at all. And it's actually because he was playing the games and noticed something really obscure about them, basically wrote his own, headcanon about it that they then brought him in to make canon. You like V3? I think it has some of the best characters. It absolutely does. I actually have a theory about probably the most popular character from it. Shuichi's a king. Shuichi's great. I have a theory about Oma that I will be curious to hear other people's opinion on. Give me armor. Can I hit you one more level with that? Wow. I'm gonna be grinding experience for a while. At least I'll have money. I have these. Guess we'll keep up an experience grind for a minute. Shelter defense. That hurt a lot. Wolf's Dome will help. Gale Strike will also be nice. Yeah, get your stupid morale. Rocky Roll was fun? Oh, absolutely. Danganronpa is... I don't know how much you read fanfiction, but there are really, really good Danganronpa fanfictions. If you want a really good V3 rewrite... K80 is good? Yeah, I like K80. You want a really good V3 rewrite? 3-point shot is a good just... different motives and murderers thing. Bombardment prep. And then you exploded. Termination. Actually, hit you for the armor. Gun, gun. Owie. Owie. This functionally doesn't cost anything. Repose. Might draw... Drew Break Armor. There was a chance I would draw that. Then Murder. Yay, murder fun. Rapid fire. Rapider fire. No ballistas produced. That's disappointing. Oh, can't happen every time. Mirabelle Shelter. Resolute Blitz. Then OIC for that extra counterattack. Gun. Tail whip. Smack.
私がやります。
And Gale Strike to kill this guy. Eliminated!
あ、全部防げた。ひまわりの種くれるんですか？
And each of these technically makes this a little easier. Yeah, really, you can't even, like, use currency to do this. You have to do these quests. I think I'm gonna be grinding these for a minute.
あ、もう始まってるんだ。撃ちましょう。
Firing prep.
準備完了。落ち着いて。
Resolution.
夢があるんです。
Blitz this guy.
撃ちます。
Owie.
準備完了です。くらえ。
Functionally free.
撃ちましょうか。はっ。
待機します。
You can actually play every card by doing it like this.
いいですよ。私が
Almost every card. I had to draw one.
行きます。
Ooh, nice crit. Ended up killing that guy because of the crit. Owie.
撃ちましょうか。
Termination.
準備完了です。
Break your armor.
痛いですよ。
落ち着いて。
Preparation for bombardment. This also helps with the do-nothing playstyle of this team, because now whenever my other team are just doing something like this, it's making her a little stronger. She gets a stack of reload, which makes her ballista hit way harder. Owie.
私が行きます。
Wolf's Dome.
待機します。指示を。
Shelter defense. I don't know why I bother having wind charge in this deck. Never use it, because I do not have him primarily... I don't have him playing a lot of cards.
私がやります。
準備完了です。少し痛いですよ。
Mirabelle Shelter.
私が行きます。
Shelter Kick.
私がやります。防御体制を取る必要があります。
Well, that did not produce a ballista, but
時間ですね。先ほどね。
blitz you for free.
私が行きます。
Puts on a weaken. This is more defense, though. Also, I had that built in from all that reload.
私がやります。
Alright, we can just kill this guy, I'm sure. Even more level.
全部防げた。
Oh, hey, policy. And cap this out while I'm here.
承認を待っている政策があります。ご検討をお願いし
Just
ま
up
す。
these, everything's above the level it needs to be. Yeah, all these battle missions unlocked. Could have done them too. Probably get experience out of those. Arc City. There we go. Calamity detected. Forgot the results of the previous one. Meteor shower. Physical threats. Happiness, administrative, and economic. I need experience points, so this one. Auto assign. All our stats are pretty decent right now. We actually start at B rank just because everything's so high by default. Ugh. Why'd I open this? I don't care. Do some of the backwards battle missions I just unlocked. for free stuff. Oh, I wonder if my team can win. I get crystals. There's no reason not to do these. Nah. What was it they said? It was just spam, don't matter. I think the passive damage alone will kill them all. Sure enough, he actually didn't live long enough to find out. Literally, her first item killed most of the enemies. Grenade on... Yeah, just Grenade is her best in slot for slot 1, because she has so many upgrade cards. And they make it so her powering herself up isn't a waste of, like... Isn't a tempo waste, it's now also doing something. It's doing card damage in addition to giving you passive powers for later. Shoot that guy. I do all this for genuinely no reason, because we're just gonna shoot the guy. Backflow. Oh no. Anyway. Chapter 2. Got some of these. This also gives me a teeny tiny amount of experience points to go with it. Well, all your butt buddies are gonna die real fast. I picked this one because it stacks with Kowalski better, by the way. A percentage boost that hits twice stacks better with a buff. Oh. Shoot that guy. And nope, no extra ballistas. It has a chance to give her another ballista just in there. Oh no. 36 damage. Battle mission. Firing prep. Shoot this guy. Hit this guy with a shield. Ah, murdered him. A lot of those being added to the deck. Good thing this is a deck that doesn't need to spend a lot of energy every turn. I should have played it first in case this kills. It won't, but I still shoulda. Owie. Illusion. Kill that guy. Ow. Smack, smack. Where'd he go? Determination. Resolution. Break his armor. Should have done that first, actually. That doesn't matter. Shoot him with a gun. You can stop making those noises anytime.
しょうか。せーの、準備完了。私が行きます。落ち着いてワルスピーキャー。これで
さっきのあれ
打ちましょうか。ベロニカ
Pendant.
夢があるんです。打ちます。
And then he died. She plays my favorite of the characters. So long as she has grenade on, she's the best.
どうしよう。行きます。
Maybe should have rapid fired instead. Just kill this guy, why not? The battle's already over, there's no reason to hold on to energy.
何か悪党みたいなセリフを思いつきません。
Now fights that actually give me something resembling a reward with premium battle battle memory. These are the actually good level up materials.
打ちましょうか。せーの、準備完了。落ち着いて。
You're different. Kill you first.
待機します。
Different. Kill.
打ちます。
Damn it, he didn't die. Execute attack and defense. Rake. Continuous clawing.
打ちましょうか。頭上に
Prep the bombs. Should have determination, I think. Nope, those two barely survived. We're fine.
大当たりです。
They exploded anyway.
打ちましょうか。このベロニカには夢があるんです。
準備完了です。
Try to get rid of the weak one first.
私が行きます。どいてくれますか。行きます。
There, now he's dead and no one will miss him.
狩りの時間。
Oh yeah, this does piercing damage, so ignores the shield.
打ちます。
Murdering him outright with all that reload.
悪党み
I
たい
think I underestimate how much damage that actually does.
思いつきません。あ、もう始まってるんだ。落ち着いて。せーの、準備完了。打ちましょうか。行きましょう。や
Still no ballista spawning out of that. It's supposed to be a 30% chance. I feel like I've played 10 of them with nothing.
落ち着いて。このベロニカには夢があるんです。
I'd like that back, please. I don't need it right this second, but I don't want you having it.
打ちます。
I feel like that's the only reason I need to take it.
私が行きます。誰も
Shelter.
私が行き
Then beat his ass with a shield. And then we shoot him.
あれすげえな。
Ah, you.
打ちましょう。チューチュー。私がやります。打ちます。
Slowly pick you apart. Fire Oath. Those are bad. Ah, that's when drawn. Best not to hold on to it still.
少し痛いですよ。
頭上に注意してください。打ちます。
Gun, gun. Ow.
どいてください。
Right back at ya.
私がやります。
準備完了です。
And Gale Strike.
飛ばします。
I do enjoy the gameplay of this.
悪党みたいなセリフを
Card games are fun.
思いつきません。
The first Christmas present I received this year was actually a card game, because Ruka bought me Inscription. Right, that's all of those back ones done. Actually, hang on. There's a sub-story I didn't say here? Oh, there's two, actually. We can do these. Wolf Platoon, move out! Heh, glad everyone made it back safely. I can only imagine what would have happened if we had gotten lost in that chaos. Just thinking about it is terrifying. True, we owe a big debt to the captain of the SS Nightmare. I've decided you have Quentin Flynn's voice. I have no basis for this.
We are the Wolf Platoon of Justice. We must repay this debt many times over. I still can't repay the monetary debt yet. No, don't sweat the small stuff. How do we know when the captain of the SS Nightmare might need our help? It's simple. We just need to follow the captain.
Well, that's the spirit of our leader. Sounds fun, doesn't it? What? Saying we should tail them right now? Not at all. This is all for the purpose of repaying our debt to the SS Nightmare. Reconnaissance mission, you see?
It's like shadow escort, right? That sounds awesome. Should we go chase after the captain right now? I don't think it'd be too late if we follow them now. That sounds like a good plan. The saying that you should stick while the iron is hot.
You mean strike while the iron is hot, right, leader? I guess there's no choice. Since we're at it, I'll calculate the shadow routes where we definitely won't be detected. Shadow routes. They did say hyperspace earlier. Is this Star Wars rules, where it's wormholes to get around? Like shadow mass? I don't mind, because I think that's probably the best sci-fi explanation for FTL travel. Is hyperspace and shadow mass and all that bullcrap. Even the mighty SS Nightmare won't catch a hint of my stealth design.
Counting on you, Luke. Feels like we're on a secret mission now. My heart is racing.
A few days later.
We haven't really spotted any signs that help is needed. How frustrating. Seriously, does the captain really not need our help?
What are we going to do? Tracking them without being detected was actually pretty fun.
Guess there's no helping it. Can't just keep following them indefinitely. Let's observe a little longer. If it doesn't seem like they're in trouble, we'll withdraw.
Feels a bit disappointing. I wanted to show up like a hero in a pinch, making a grand entrance.
Beep, beep, beep.
Huh? Wait, what is this? Leader, take a look at this. Looks like there's been some commotion in Haven.
What? In Haven? What kind of commotion? Huh? Seems that the citizens are protesting to release someone named Judas. Which earlier in the story we set up is very unlikely, because a lot of them literally don't think he's real. Another lot think he's a dangerous sociopath. The only ones who care are old and mostly dead.
Judas Priest? Yeah, he's literally named Judas. It's Alexander Anderson.
Moreover, seems Haven hasn't been receiving docking requests from the SS Nightmare for a while now.
Huh? Judas? Isn't he the church person who supposedly attacked the SS Nightmare? The protest for Judas's release. If Haven is denying the docking request from the SS Nightmare, this is...
Seems that Judas's forces are deliberately blocking the SS Nightmare. Over there. It looks like the SS Nightmare is planning to head toward the chaos owned by the Holy Crusaders. Leader, in that case, we could be of help, right? I see. Got the situation completely understood. Let's send a communication to the captain of the SS Nightmare right away. We're moving out. We're gonna show the loyalty of the Wolf Platoon.
Ooh, ooh. Was that the Bulldog belt? I guess it worked. No such thing as moderation. Transmission just came from the operations room. What's going on? What's this about? Captain, been receiving communications for a while now. From whom? From the operations room. Seems like it might be Director. With Haven and Judas, so much has happened suddenly that I couldn't relay it right away. It won't be too harsh just because I answered late, right? If it really becomes a problem, I'll take responsibility. No, I'll handle it. Ah! Parthena, when she becomes playable, my wallet will be empty. Harsh, terrifying woman in military uniform is... Haha. Continue. Finally, I've reached you, Captain the SS Nightmare. We'll correct it immediately. I don't understand what you're suddenly talking about. Confirm the course of the SS Nightmare has changed. Seems you're trying to go to Chaos to stop Crux Cardinalis Judas amidst the chaos. Should have used a different word than chaos at the end there, but whatever you say. How did you know that... Vice Captain Renoa, that's a pointless question. The SS Nightmare is a ship under the operations room. Don't think there'll be information I'm unaware of. I know how many meetings you had today, what you had for lunch. I even know how many times each person badmouths their boss. She has a cool skeleton hand on her I think that's a sword. Isn't that stalking? I know what you said when you left the operations room last time, too. Isn't that kind of complaint anyone can make? More importantly, never gone around saying anything that would be a problem, right, Captain? Captain? That's not what's important. In fact, I prefer unfiltered conversations. Let's return to the topic of Judas. He's not just some Crux Cardinalis with combat skills. You'd better be fully prepared. What kind of preparation are you talking about? From here on, it's classified, so stay alert. Something only a select few know inside the operations room. The Crux Cardinalis, Judas, was also monitored as an irregular by the Empire. Even though he's not a Protoss, he remains unfazed by chaos, and above all, the abilities he possesses are beyond imagination. Irregular? Is that just someone who has an abnormal reaction to chaos, but they're... I guess all the Protoss are created. Like, you have to have something done to you for that. But irregulars seem to happen naturally, then. Some speculate he might possess even a fragment of the true power of Dialos. You saying that Judas is such an incredible being, akin to the true form of Dialos? It's not completely proven. The operations room considers every possibility. This battle will be completely different from anything you've faced before. Defeat is not an option. Thank you for your concern. Concern? Ah! A ship under the Central Office is worried about facing some Crux Cardinalis from the Sacred Sea? It's ridiculous. I'm at a loss for words. Naturally, your goal is to annihilate and completely destroy the enemy. If there are civilians there, you know that's not what I'm talking about. Those with combat capabilities, those showing potential as enemies, all those who oppose the Empire, the Central Office, and the operations room. Leave no trace of their existence. Eliminate them completely. She's just joking, right? I know, for now, let's just keep quiet. This is an opportunity to restore the bruised honor from the last time we sent a mediation letter to the Sacred Sea. Let them know their place, and make them kneel. Affirmative. Report immediately once the mission is complete. Don't think about it too much. Every time I finish communicating with Director, I can't shake the feeling of being drained. More importantly, Captain, why didn't you respond earlier? What do you mean? You've never gone around saying anything that could be a problem, right? Captain? Captain, don't just walk away. Answer me. I said answer me. I haven't talked about how attracted I am to that kind... Oh god, it's back. To that type of character design. Shut up about it. I have a strong appreciation for powerful women, and there's many different ways of appearing powerful, to be honest. Ooh, cool. Level 48, so I got even more materials. Cut down on the grind. There you go. And get a bunch of money for promotion level 4. Oh, might I try to go all the way to promotion level 5 just because it'll let me? I might could. Oh, no. Actually, I have to get Elite Captain? Alright. I guess that wasn't the last one after all. Let me double check what the type it wants for this area is. Type... Okay, then I'll keep leveling up those characters I just finished kind of building. Probably shouldn't have leveled up Veronica first, actually. Hindsight. I have these. They're useless if I don't use them. Okay, I have a lot of grinding ahead of me to do more story stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to call it here, because I don't want to grind on screen, and also I don't usually go too long on Mondays anyway. Plus we had nice discussions about what I'm gonna play next. So yeah, I'm going to stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.